It is 6:30 on a chilly morning. You walk into the kitchen, open the refrigerator, and pour a tall glass of ice water straight from the dispenser. Now picture entering a different kitchen on the exact same morning, where a kettle rests on the counter pouring warm, gentle steam into a simple ceramic mug. In many Chinese homes, starting the day with warm water is not a trend or a medical prescription. It is an ordinary comfort habit that makes the morning feel calmer. Walk through an office building in Beijing, a train station in Shanghai, or a school campus in Chengdu, and you will see stainless steel vacuum flasks everywhere you look. This is not an absolute rule for every individual across China, nor is it a mysterious secret ritual. It is simply a practical baseline of domestic comfort and gentle morning rhythm. By contrast, many American morning routines jump straight into refrigerated juices, iced espresso drinks, or freezing tap water before the day has even settled. Ice-cold liquid first thing in the morning can feel like a shock to the body. Warm water is gentler, closer to body temperature, and easier to sip slowly. Maya decided to test this habit for 7 days in her own home, replacing her morning ice water with 1 mug of warm water before eating or drinking anything else. The goal was not to banish coffee or change her entire diet, but to measure how her body responded to gentle hydration first thing after waking up. By day 3, Maya noticed 3 distinct changes: less morning stomach tightness, smoother digestion, and a calmer mental transition into her workday. A critical baseline rule: warm water means comfortable, drinkable warmth, between 100 and 120 degrees Fahrenheit, never scalding water that burns delicate tissues. Let us break down the 4 core principles behind this everyday habit, and how you can implement them smoothly in your own modern kitchen. Principle 1. The physiology of morning hydration. During 7 to 8 hours of overnight sleep, the human body continuously loses moisture through breathing and perspiration. Waking up dehydrated leaves blood volume slightly lowered and digestive secretions reduced. Drinking fluid immediately is essential, but fluid temperature changes how the body receives it. Cold water can make the first sip feel abrupt, especially before breakfast. Warm water turns that same moment into something slower, softer, and easier to repeat. Warm water also stimulates the gastrocolic reflex, the natural nerve signal that prompts movement throughout the entire digestive tract after sleeping. In traditional Chinese wellness concepts, this is described as preserving internal thermal energy, avoiding unnecessary expenditure of body heat to warm up cold inputs. Modern metabolic science confirms that drinking cold water forces the body to expend energy, bringing liquid to body temperature before full cellular absorption occurs. By providing fluid already at body temperature, you eliminate that energetic work, allowing your digestive system to wake up without added metabolic stress. Warm water also aids in flushing residual metabolic byproducts from the kidneys and stomach lining that accumulated during overnight recovery. Many people report that this single adjustment reduces early morning bloating and prevents the heavy, sluggish sensation often felt after a cold breakfast drink. It is a simple physical equation. Gentle warmth encourages dilation and relaxation, while extreme cold encourages tightness and contraction. When you choose warmth first thing in the morning, you cooperate with your body's natural physiology rather than forcing it to adapt to sudden temperature shock. That is the physiological foundation: gentle, immediate rehydration that respects internal body temperature from the moment you wake up. Principle 2. Hydration before stimulation. Millions of Americans start their day by drinking hot coffee on an empty, dehydrated stomach within minutes of waking. Coffee is acidic and stimulating. For some people, drinking it on an empty morning stomach can feel harsh, especially before they have had any plain water. In many Chinese-inspired morning routines, sequence matters. Drinking a cup of warm water 10 to 15 minutes before coffee or tea gives the body a quieter start. This simple sequence lets plain water come first, before caffeine changes the pace of the morning. Some people who try this 10-minute pause say their coffee feels smoother afterward, because the morning no longer begins with stimulation alone. You do not need to give up your favorite coffee roast or morning tea blend. You simply place a glass of warm water ahead of it in time. Lin compares this to moistening a dry sponge before applying soap. When tissue is pre-hydrated with warm water, it handles stronger compounds with ease. It also prevents the cycle of morning dehydration where coffee acts as a diuretic, leaving you more thirsty by mid-morning than when you woke up. By establishing hydration as the first act of the day, caffeine becomes a deliberate pleasure rather than a harsh emergency stimulant for a dehydrated body. Setting up this habit takes no extra time. You simply drink your warm water during the minutes your coffee machine or tea kettle is brewing. This small shift in sequence turns a chaotic morning rush into a deliberate two-step routine that protects stomach comfort every day. Hydrate first, stimulate second. That single rule preserves digestive peace without sacrificing your beloved morning coffee ritual. Principle 3. The thermal vessel system. The reason many Americans drink cold water is simple friction. Cold water flows instantly from taps or fridge dispensers. If drinking warm water requires waiting 10 minutes for a stovetop kettle every single morning, the habit will quickly collapse under busy schedules. In Chinese homes, friction is removed through dedicated thermal equipment, electric kettles with hold temperature settings that keep water ready at 115 degrees all day. Another classic household fixture is the insulated vacuum flask, the Rishuibing, which maintains hot water for 24 hours without consuming electricity. Pressing a lever or pouring from a thermal flask takes 3 seconds, making warm water just as instant and accessible as tapping a cold fridge dispenser. This thermal infrastructure extends outside the home. Compact vacuum bottles, travel in backpacks, commuter bags, car cup holders, and airplane carry-ons. Public spaces across China reinforce this system. Offices, airports, and train stations provide clean hot and warm water dispensers as standard public infrastructure. Maya adopted this system by keeping a 2-liter thermal carafe on her kitchen counter, filling it once each morning with hot water mixed to perfect temperature. With warm water instantly available on her counter, she eliminated morning friction entirely. No waiting, no stove watching, no extra steps. Behavioral habits follow the path of lowest friction. When warm water is as convenient as cold water, healthy hydration becomes the effortless choice. Whether you choose a variable temperature electric kettle or a simple vacuum carafe, building a low-friction water station is key to lasting habit success. Build the system first, and the daily habit will sustain itself without requiring constant willpower or morning effort. Principle 4. Gentle infusions and seasonal adjustments. Plain warm water is the daily baseline, but subtle natural additions can enhance flavor without adding sugar. A single thin slice of fresh lemon in warm water adds light citrus fragrance and a bright, clean flavor without making the morning feel heavy. Adding 4 or 5 dried goji berries imparts a delicate sweetness and subtle reddish hue, a classic addition prized for eye comfort and gentle warmth. During warmer weather, dried chrysanthemum blossoms, juhua steeped in lukewarm water, offer a cooling floral note that soothes summer heat and relaxes tension. On cold winter mornings, a single thin coin of fresh ginger simmered in warm water provides an invigorating thermal boost that stimulates circulation throughout the body. The key rule for all infusions is restraint. These are light accent infusions, not concentrated teas, broths, or heavily sweetened beverages. Seasonal flexibility is fundamental. Warm ginger water during winter frost, plain warm water during autumn, and lukewarm chrysanthemum water in summer heat. Avoid artificial flavor drops, synthetic sweeteners, or commercial powders. Keep your morning water pure, simple, and naturally soothing. Maya tried adding a single slice of fresh ginger and 2 goji berries to her day 5 warm water glass, finding the subtle flavor delightful and comforting. Gentle botanical scents and microflavors encourage consistent daily drinking without tiring your palate or adding unnecessary morning calories. Listen to your body's seasonal cues. Some mornings call for pure, unadorned water, while others benefit from a slice of lemon or a touch of ginger. Simple, natural additions keep warm hydration, satisfying, delicious, and tailored to your household throughout every season of the year. Adapting warm water to an American morning requires no major lifestyle overhaul, just a few simple practical tweaks to your existing kitchen setup. The quick mix shortcut: if you do not own a variable temperature kettle, simply combine half boiling water with half filtered room temperature water for perfect 110-degree warmth. Establish a 5-minute quiet window. Sit down and enjoy your warm water cup peacefully before opening your smartphone, checking emails, or turning on news. Replace ice-filled glasses on the family breakfast table with room temperature or warm water carafes, making gentle hydration normal for everyone in the home. Overcoming initial preference for ice water takes only 3 to 4 days. Your taste buds and stomach quickly learn to prefer the soothing comfort of warmth. Small, intentional adjustments create sustainable long-term routines that feel natural, grounding, and effortless every single morning. To recap, Gentle morning hydration creates a calmer start. Water before coffee changes the sequence. A low-friction thermal setup supports consistency, and simple natural additions keep warmth enjoyable. After 7 days, Maya found her mornings noticeably calmer, her stomach more comfortable, and her overall routine more grounded before stepping into a busy day. Here is your 7-day Chinese Way challenge. Try drinking 1 mug of warm water first thing tomorrow morning before your coffee or breakfast, and notice how your body responds. Do you usually start your day with ice water, warm water, or hot coffee? And would you test warm water for 1 week? Share your experience in the comments below.